Hi guys, for this video I will be unboxing and setting up this terrestrial enclosure by Thrive. I'll be moving my scorpion into this enclosure, which is an animal I actually haven't introduced on this channel yet. It is my Asian forest scorpion. So I'm hoping when I set this enclosure up I don't come across any problems. I actually bought one of these enclosures before because it was on sale, and one of the pieces of acrylic ended up being cut wrong and I couldn't even put it together. I'm hoping this one turns out okay. I was able to return the one to the pet store and exchange it for this one. So let's get started on building this enclosure. So these are similar to those Zilla enclosures they've made, and they advertise them for things like tarantulas. They have a vertical one and a horizontal one, but unlike that one, this one uses these little pins to hold everything together, and the other one uses some type of like rubber band. Right here we have the base, and these are the little holes that the acrylic pieces will line up with. They fit right into this slot. And then you take the pins and you push them through here, and it secures the acrylic to the base. So the problem I had with the first time I tried to set this up is when the acrylic pieces was too long and it would not fit in here. I actually compared the two sides because one side fit, the other side didn't. And the other side was actually just a few centimeters longer, and that few centimeters made the difference in it fitting. So I'm going to start with these short side panels again, because these were the ones I had a problem with when I first got this enclosure. So you want to be sure when you put this in, it should just slide right in like that. And this time both of these sides fit right in without any problems. Alright, so this time all the panels fit in just fine like they're supposed to. It looks like these holes are pretty lined up, so I shouldn't have too much trouble getting the pins to go through. And I want you to start with the upper ones to kind of keep everything together. Line up the little hole and put this little part in first. And then you're going to take the little, I guess the plug that comes with it, and you're going to push it through here. And then it should just fit like right like that. So now everything is all put together, everything snapped into place. I will say it was a little bit awkward to get these pieces just kind of snap in, because if you look, there is like a gap there. So the acrylic on these longer parts doesn't really fit flush to the plastic. So I'm sure I'm gonna have some issues where substrate is gonna fall and get down here. But we'll see how it goes. Before I put the top on, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with the substrate. I added some sphagnum moss. I'm also going to add some of these leaves. I was able to get my scorpion to go onto this little piece of wood, and I could put it right into the new enclosure. So this enclosure is a pretty big upgrade from what it was in. I don't actually know if my scorpion is a male or a female, but its name is Pizza. It was given to me by a friend who had a bunch of babies, so this was actually just gifted to me about a year ago. Pizza will be able to stay in this enclosure for quite some time. This will not be the permanent enclosure. I want to give the enclosure a quick mist, and I did provide Pizza with a water dish. Scorpions do get most of their water from their food, but I still provide a little bit of water. Overall, I would say this enclosure is okay. There can be some problems that happen with it, such as the acrylic not being cut right so it doesn't fit into the slot. I have seen some videos of people building these and these holes don't line up, so they're not able to like pin everything together. So the substrate pan is pretty shallow, so this wouldn't be a good enclosure for something that likes to dig really deep burrows, but it will do for my small scorpion. You do have to be careful though if you go to move this, because I wouldn't really trust trying to lift it up like this and carrying it. I don't know how sturdy these little pins are, and they could pop out. So if you are gonna move this enclosure, I'd recommend definitely like holding it from the bottom like this. But for the price, I would say it is a pretty good enclosure if you're thinking of getting one of these. I think it is a little bit better than the Zilla enclosure, only because I've seen the Zilla enclosures and they're held together by these little rubber bands, and it doesn't seem very sturdy at all as compared to something like this that is using the pins to kind of hold it in place. I really like that there is a lot of cross ventilation here and on the other side and on the top, and I kind of do like this sliding magnetic lid. It's really easy to take on and off. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And if you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe.